is because we hired an engineer who was a fraud, an imposter engineer. When we took our plans to the regional district with our application and our owner builder certification, they said that we needed a structural engineer to approve our plans before they could accept them. We talked to our architect and he knew of this engineer that just did small jobs and could probably give us a better price. So we gave this guy a call. His name's Bryce. And Bryce sounded pretty old and disorganized, but the best part is he is going to charge us half of what the other firms would. So when he finally got back to us in November, he said that he had fallen off a ladder and fractured some ribs and ended in the hospital. So it seemed like a plausible story and it seemed like a pretty elaborate lie, so we chose to believe him. When we finally got his package in the mail, we could tell it was a little bit sketchy, but at this point we just wanted to get our application underway. We took all the paperwork and submitted it with our application to the regional district. It only took like a day for the district to call us and say, your engineer is listed under the list of licensed engineers of BC. So we took a look. For reference, it's called the Association of Engineers and Geoscientists of BC. And sure enough, no Bryce on the list. We kind of, at that point, were rationalizing, like, maybe he's semi-retired and didn't renew his license this year, or, you know, he's pretty forgetful and doesn't check his emails. Maybe he forgot to pay his dues or something. So we were kind of in denial at this point that everything was still going to be okay. We just had to get a hold of him. Well, of course, there's no getting a hold of him now. We also Googled the engineering firm that he listed on his proof of insurance, and it was a firm in Vancouver at some point, no longer open, and the engineer that worked there had the same last name as Bryce, but different first initials. And then when we looked at the stamp on the drawings, the stamp had the same initials as this guy that wasn't Bryce. So we don't know if maybe it was like his dad or some sort of relative that he sort of assumed their engineering identity. Anyways, we called this Association of Engineers and we spoke to a guy who actually has been investigating Bryce for quite a while. There's a whole case going on with him, and they asked us to send any evidence that we had. As for our deposit, we filed a claim with the Civil Resolution Tribunal, it's called. Although he now owes us money, I don't know how we're supposed to get it. Apparently we can garnish his wages if we know where he works, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to let us garnish fake engineers' wages. So basically we've accepted that we lost all that time and money. We've hired a new engineering firm, one of the ones that we'd got a quote from in the first place. So now, by trying to spend less money, we had to pay for a real engineer and a fake engineer. My dad would be pretty proud to hear me say that his saying, "Pay peanuts, get monkeys," is pretty accurate in this case. Okay, we made it to the lot and Terry's here. Big reveal is...
We got our permit!
We got our permit!